Hey there, guys, and I'm Lord Fishwick here, and I really apologise that this has been late. I know I promised you guys that I'd get more reviews done, but since that what's been going on lately about the coronavirus and all that, I've just been quite busy just trying to not go out, but also other family issues I've just had done with, so that's why I haven't really been doing much. But I just want to say, always before I start the review, I hope everyone at home is staying safe, and we can definitely get over this eventually. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. So all you guys are at home, stay safe. But yeah, anyway, I am reviewing part two of the Zygon two-part, which is Zygon Inversion of the Zygons, which is very kind of similar to the other one, Invasion of the Zygons. Now, with this one, I just loved it as much as part one. I do have a little, I have a little bit more nitpicks with this one, but I still love it, especially what a certain thing that I'm going to be talking about, and I think you guys know which scene, which I'm really looking forward to talking to. So it starts off with obviously the cliffhanger when the Doctor and Osgood get blown up by Bonnie in the plane, and I really loved the Doctor's and Osgood's chemistry together. I think they would make such a great pair. Yeah, but I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. And I liked how I thought it was a little simple how they just basically escaped just in time, like with the parachutes and that. And I really liked. There's one thing I liked. I loved Jenna's performance in this. Jenna Coleman's because she was playing two roles. She was playing obviously Clara, and she was playing Bonnie, the Zygon. So I think it must have been quite challenging for Jenna to be doing two parts in one episode, especially with Patrick Troughton in The Enemy of the World when he was playing the Doctor and Salamander. So yeah, I liked how I thought it was quite good on how she was trying to get answers off Clara, like who also has access to the Osgood box, um, and I'm really glad that Osgood has a lot of purpose in this. Like her and the other Osgood have to guard the Osgood box and that. So yeah, I there's one nitpick I didn't, which I felt I won't say I had a massive problem with it, but I think they just took something out of this episode which they had in part one. It's just that I don't feel like this one was more worldwide than anything. It just felt more like in the little street, and I loved. But yeah, that's the only bit I just didn't, which I just wasn't really much of a fan of. But it doesn't take me out of the episode at all. I thought it was quite funny on how well I don't, because the thing with the Doctor, because in this series I've said it before, like, because because his personality has changed. Like, next minute we just see him as just, the rebel doctor that we know in series 8, and then in one episode he's been like your typical uncle. And I don't feel like he was much. That I think that character was still there in him though, but not as much. The only bit that quite annoyed me in this when he was doing the American accent in the speech, but I will get onto that. I thought it was quite funny on when Osgood was asking the doctor's like real name, and he said it was Basil, which I thought was quite funny. But I also liked, but also if you haven't seen the Happiness Patrol, the Doctor does say another name he had. So yeah, go and watch the Happiness Patrol. It's not a great episode, but just watch it for a certain bit. You'll know what I mean. I thought it was quite dark on. I thought it was really dark when when the Doctor and Osgood were in the shop, and that guy who was kind of like sort of like half Zygon, half human. When he was just suffering, like he just didn't want to live like that anymore, and he just wanted to die. I thought that was really dark, and I don't feel like Doctor Who's been like that for quite a bit, which I really like because I love when Doctor Who goes dark. Yeah, and then we find out that Kate has killed that Zygon in New Mexico, and so yeah, we find out that she's done that. Now I'm gonna get on to the speech. My God, Peter Capaldi, how have you not got an Oscar for this? His performance was absolutely unbelievable. He was absolutely amazing and incredible. He is such an amazing actor. When he was going against Bonnie and Kate, when they were both looking at when they both were at the Osgood boxes, and they were going to commit genocide. Taking over the world. And I loved how the Doctor was just persuading Bonnie to not do it, but also, well, he wasn't. He was persuading her not to, but he was also saying like, what you're gonna do, like when you've taken over the world. No, you don't know, do you? Like when he was saying like, what are you going to be doing? Is there going to be music? Will there be houses? Do you think people will be going to work? Stuff like that. Like it's just definitely like something that you would get in this sort of day and age now. Like when like when like some country just takes over the world, and they probably won't know like what to do after when they've took over our world. I thought that was really good for something for us to also think about. And I loved like when the Doctor was just saying like, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die. It's just stuff like this. It's sort of like something that you'll probably get out of if you're an argument, if you're a politician, or something like that. If you're like a government or whoever's like in charge of like the decisions of what's going to. I know like the Prime Minister, President, whatever, probably has more to say in this, but no, I was just gripped throughout Peter Capaldi's performance in this. The only thing that put me off it a bit is when he was putting the American accent on. It just felt like he was just doing a game show. That's the only thing that slightly put me off of it. But putting that to a side, Peter Capaldi, my God. Yeah, and when Bonnie was just saying like, you don't understand, you'll never understand what I've been through, and the doctor's just like, I don't understand, you're kidding me, of course I understand. And when he shouts at her, when he's just saying like, oh, I've done something much more worse than you have, like, because we all know in Modern Who, the Doctor, his people, well, that's going to be going on to the Timeless Channel. Let's not talk about that yet. It's definitely, because the Doctor was in was in a time war against his race and the Daleks. I'm just going to call him his race. And he's done so much worse things, and him facing against the Zygon Bonnie is just like, oh, this is nothing compared to what I've done. Oh, it's just, it gives me bloody chills. It really does. Yeah, and then you find out later on that all the Osgood boxes, there's nothing in them, and it just shows on how far you can probably do when you're going to commit genocide when there's actually nothing in it. It just gets onto that point where, how far are you going to go with this? It's just, fantastic. I've enjoyed it, all the cast in this. Kate was great. Osgood was great. Jenna, especially, she was great. And whoever was playing the Zygons, and Peter Capaldi, my God, what a beautiful man he is for acting so great. This is why he's my favourite modern Doctor. That is the reason why I am doing this marathon right now. Because Peter Capaldi as a Doctor is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, apart from like him changing a bit in his era, but from what his Doctor is, I just love it. And I feel like after when it was done, I think they missed out on such a great opportunity, which I did mention just a few at the start of this, and I just want to get through this. Why the fuck did Osgood not accept being a part of the team with the Doctor? Oh my God, I really wanted Osgood to be wanted to join the Doctor, and I wanted Clara to fuck off. Sorry, Clara, I do love you, Jenna, but you are actually getting a bit boring now. I'm sorry, Jenna. I know it's not your fault, but no, Ingrid Oliver, I think she's I think she would have been perfect with the 12th Doctor. I really do. And then also you just find out that the other Osgood is with her, like a sister, or Zygon, whatever. But I also want to point out that that location at the end, I've been there. That's in Cardiff. And if you don't know, it's not in London, because I know most locations look like it's in London, but it's not. It's in Cardiff. I love Cardiff, it's brilliant. But anyway, the Zygon inversion, all in all, I give it a very, very strong 9.5. No, actually, no. 9.8, because it's just fantastic. I just love it. I would have given it a 10, but there were just a few slight little little nitpicks. I just didn't like the speech, the acting, the storytelling. It was just brilliant. Yeah, tell me in the comments on what you thought of this episode, because I think it's a goddamn brilliant episode. So definitely the strongest two-parter out of them both, out of the whole series, out of all the series 9 so far. Anyway, give me a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to me, and also I have been aware of the live Twitter stuff with Stephen Moffat and Russell T Davies. And I know that Vincent and the Doctor is going to be on tomorrow, and I will definitely be there watching. I believe Matt Smith and Karen Gillan are going to be there, so I ain't going to miss that opportunity. So I'm thinking about reviewing Vincent and the Doctor as well. I would love to do that because it's such a beautiful episode. So yeah, I'll definitely do that for you guys. Yeah, as I said, if you liked this video, like, and yeah, I shall see you in the next one with Sleep No More. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one to review. Alright, bye for now, guys. See ya.